Welcome to everyone. In the previous class, we have discussed about the general solution of a higher order linear differential equation with constant coefficients, and we know it has two parts. One is complementary function and another one is particular integral. And in the previous class, we have discussed that how to evaluate the complementary function of such type of linear equation, higher order linear equation with constant coefficients. Now today we are going to discuss about how to solve or how to find out the particular integral of such type of linear equations. So what is this particular integral? Now just recap that the solution of a differential equation, there are three types of solution. So one is general solution, another one is particular solution, and third one is singular solution. So in case of particular solution, what happens? Just suppose we write a general solution as y equal to c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power 2x. Suppose this is a general solution of some ordinary differential equation where c1 and c2 are arbitrary independent arbitrary constants. Now for specific value or for particular value of each of these arbitrary constant, we get particular solution. We know this, that is corresponding to each value of c1 and c2 we get a different particular solution. Now what happens in case of particular integral? So there are various types or there are various techniques to find out such particular integral of a linear equation with constant coefficients according to the nature of the right hand side function of the given equation. And also we use a formula to find out the particular integral. But before that, just I want to mention that is there any comparison, any difference between the particular solution and particular integral. So see what happens. At first we write the formula. Formula is 1 by d minus m of fx equal to e to the power mx integration e to the power minus mx fx dx. So this is our formula to find out the particular integral of the right hand side function of the given equation. Suppose this function is fx and d is our known operator, that is d operator. Okay, so coming to a problem. So I'm writing the previous class problem, that is d3y dx3 minus 5 d2y dx2 plus 8 dy dx minus 4y equal to e to the power 2x. Okay, so now we write this given equation in terms of d operator, that is d3 minus 5d square plus 8d minus 4y equal to e to the power 2x. Okay, now using this formula we have to find out the particular integral of this given ODE. Suppose this is given ODE 1. So in the previous class already we have found out the complementary function, that is yc equal to c1 e to the power x plus c2 e to the power 2x plus c3x e to the power 2x, where c1, c2, c3 are independent arbitrary constants. How to find out this complementary function already have been discussed in the previous class. Okay, now coming to yp section, that is particular integral. Now for yp we have to write this d operator, this portion in the reciprocal form, that is 1 by d3 minus 5d square plus 8d minus 4 of this fx is e to the power 2x. Then we factorize this portion. So 1 by, now in the previous class we also have discussed that we check that if we put d equal to 1, then it becomes 0. Therefore d equal to 1 is a root of, suppose this is equal to 0, so that equation has a root 1, and we can say d minus 1 is a factor of this equation. So d minus 1 is a factor, and according to the last class we find out the factorization of this denominator, that will be this. Okay, and the process to finding out this factorization have been discussed in the previous class video. So now we are to write this portion in this way: 1 by d minus 1 minus d minus 3 by d minus 2 whole square of e to the power 2x. Just arranging it. Okay, next 1 by d minus 1 e to the power 2x minus 1 by d minus, so we write it in this way: 1 by d minus 1 of e to the power 2x, then this can be written as minus 1 by d minus 2 of e to the power 2x plus 1 by d minus 2 whole square of e to the power 2x. Then we use this formula: 1 by d minus m of fx is this. So for the first part, d minus m, that is m is here 1, therefore this equal to e to the power m is 1, so e to the power x integration e to the power minus x into fx dx. Therefore e to the power x integration e to the power minus x into fx is this, so e to the power 2x dx. Then for this, here m is 2, therefore e to the power 2x integration e to the power minus 2x into e to the power 2x, that is fx dx. And for the third one, here 1 by d minus 2 whole square, so we do it part by part. That is, at first this is left, then only do the this section: 1 by d minus 2 into e to the power 2x. We have to find out this value. So calculate it, we get e to the power x integration e to the power x dx, that is e to the power x again, so e to the power 2x. Next, coming to here, so here is minus e to the power 2x, then integration, this is 0, e to the power 0, that is 1, so integration dx is x. Then the third portion is 1 by d minus 2, and this section, see, this section is same as this: e to the power 2x integration e to the power minus 2x into e to the power 2x dx. So this will be x e to the power 2x. So I am writing this x e to the power 2x. Now for this, e to the power 2x integration e to the power minus 2x fx Here fx is this total x into e to the power 2x dx. So e to the power 2x into 1 minus x plus e to the power 2x into here this is e to the power minus 2x, e to the power plus 2x, that is e to the power 0 1. So only integration x dx, that means x square by 2. Okay, so we get e to the power 2x into 1 minus x plus x square by 2. See, so finally we get this, and this is the required particular integral of the given ordinary differential equation. So using this formula we can find out the particular integral of the given equation. Now what is the comparison between particular integral and particular solution? So in case of particular solution, as I have told that for each particular value of arbitrary constant, if we put 1, c1 is 1, c2 is 2, then we get a particular solution. And if we change the value of arbitrary constant, then we get different particular solution. Now in case of particular integral, we can see that there is no arbitrary constant, there is no constant. So in case of particular integral, the value of each arbitrary constant is 0, right? So corresponding to each particular value of arbitrary constant, we get particular solution. But if we put all the arbitrary constant equal to 0, then we get particular integral. So this is not that you find out the general solution and put the value 0 here in the arbitrary constant and then we get the particular integral. This is not the right method to find out the particular integral. I just say that in case of particular integral, we can see there is no arbitrary constant. So the value of the arbitrary constant in the particular integral are all 0, whereas the value of the arbitrary constant in the particular solution is any constant term, maybe 0, maybe 1, maybe 2, anything. But in case of particular integral, it is specifically 0, so that there is no constant term in the particular integral of the given equation. Okay, so in the next video we will discuss more topics and more method to find out the particular integral of a differential equation. So keep watching. Thank you.